Hey gents, how you doing? I started the video, I forgot what I was going to talk about. Because some big grown woman walked right in front of my car wearing her pajamas. And I'm like, it's what, 5:37 in the afternoon. And you outside, her pajamas, but instead of it being long pants, it's short pants. Anyway, what I was going to talk about was, I don't know, this is like food for thought. It's just something I learned from Feng Shui about changing your patterns in life. Like, if you notice you're always traveling the same way, you've kept your home in the same, this is for young men, this is something for you later, but the older people also, the older young men. If you travel the same route all the time, break that up. Go a completely different route. Because your mind is being grooved. And then the worst thing about it is, by doing the same thing over and over, your mind goes on autopilot. And then you're unable to notice things around you. Because if you study the brain, because you keep doing the same thing over and over and you're on autopilot, you basically go to sleep. And you don't want to do that. You want to keep giving your brain something new and different to do. Like for me, when I go to work, when I get home, now usually there's only 3 ways to get home directly, but about 10 indirectly. So what I would do is I would break up, I would mix the 10 indirect routes with the only 3 ways for me to get home. And also when I'm going to work, to make sure that my mind does not become stuck in a rut. And I think in the ninja, I think I spoke about this. This is just food for thought. About how your mind being stuck in a rut is bad for the warrior. Because if you are pulled out of the rut, your mind is going to freeze. Because it can't adapt to changes quickly. And you would want to do that, gentlemen. Keep changing things up. So that your mind does not get stuck in the groove. Like, take for example, if you go in a neighborhood that you've never been in before, like how it came to mind because this young lady invited me out. Wow, I've never been in this area before, so I have to be vigilant. I'm not on autopilot right now. I have to pay attention for the road signs and watch these donuts. Speaking of which, this lady ran in front of my car with her child, teaching him to do foolishness 20 feet from the zebra. Anyway, now I'm not used to being in this area, so guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to be vigilant. My brain is now can't go into autopilot. And that came to mind just now, and what the sensei and the ninja said. And I wanted to bring that to your attention. Whenever you see yourself doing the same thing over and over, change it up. Even your room, change your room around. You even change the color. If you wear the same clothes over and over, get a different color. Excuse me. Yeah, and try it and watch to see what happens when you do it. It's hard to explain it because it's like esoteric wisdom, but you will have to do it for yourself. And just watch what happens, especially when you change the arrangement of your room. According to Feng Shui, once you change the energy of your room, you change the flow of energy in it. So basically, that's what you're doing when you change routes or do things differently in your life. You cause the energy, the flow through your life to be different. And thus you open up yourself to experience different things. Allow new experiences to enter your life. It's hard to explain in mere words. You just have to do it. Just try it and trust me. This humble professor, Professor J. Mark, humble vassal, Professor J. Mark, signing out. So I don't play the food for thought. All right, goodbye.